Well, guys, it's been a long time, man. Been working on this truck for a while too. This is the MT10E. I got the 1/8 shocks on it, CNC machine towers. I got the XERun 3660 in it, 4300 on 3S. So I want to basically just get this thing out here and see what we're looking at and check some of these run times that we're having issues with. And it's got 16 tooth pinion on it. I think it's a little high and causing some power draw. Run times to be low, so we're just trying to sort all this out, me and a couple of my customers. So I'm out here for my inaugural run with it, and I'll got my new radio link as well, which isn't set up. And I also don't have reverse on this yet because I don't have my program card. I sold it to a customer of mine that needed one when I wasn't using my system yet, and of course now I could use it. So I will try to do something where I'm not going to get caught up and have to throw it in reverse. So alright, let's see what this thing's got. Too wet out here. These are my Terremoto 10 17mm tires, which are, I mean, they're not the best in the water. And I'm going to lose control of this thing out in this water if I'm not careful. I can't even get this thing wound out, man. Holy hell, dude. I can't even get this trigger down. This thing is so ridiculously fast right now. Like, it's scary. It's screaming at you. That's the kind of room I got. My body. It's only paint. I can't even open this thing up right now. I wish it was dry out right now. Anytime I get her, oh man! And I just took out my leg. Oh, that was, I mean, I hope I caught that. That's pretty badass though. This remote's got ABS and stuff on it. I don't have anything set up yet, man. I'm just out here doing it. ABS would have prevented that. So we're definitely going to want to get my good tires on it. So difficult. Be careful, I can't see the cars. Is this XERun? Watch. Pull that trigger. No cogs. Oh, that almost got nasty. It's dangerous. I'm doing this for a couple customers, man. I wouldn't be driving this thing right now. First inaugural run out in this wet. Completely my fault. I don't know if I caught the cartwheel on this camera or not, but sheared it right off. My 17mm adapter still in there. Didn't really lose anything, and I got extras of them, but still, I mean, it took a nasty little tumble, man. I can't blame it. I'm not mad at it. You know, some people might be discouraged if that happens, but I mean, Christ, I still got an extra 10 minutes left on this thing running around like that. Trying to only make right-hand turns, ain't working. said I was going to run this thing full battery. I'm trying to make sure I stick to it. I'm trying to test this run time, but I can't get the full speed, obviously. Well, I don't know, man. I'm getting run time I'm expecting out of it so far, considering. Alright, I'm done beating my body up. Alright, so we'll get that cap back on and test my voltages, see how long I've been running, and go from, actually, let's go see how long we've been running now. 17 after. I mean, that's about 20 minutes, give or take. You know, not full on it, but 20 minutes is 20 minutes. Okay, well, I was going to do this repair on video, and then my camera wasn't cooperating and my battery died, so I went ahead and did it without it. But I mean, it was pretty cut and dry. This is what broke on it. This is a very common thing right now. Redcat, I guess, is addressing it. Talk to them about it, and I know they're bringing just these in for warranty issues. If anybody has any issues, it's better than sending out whole CVAs, but it seems to be snapping. I can't focus on this. Right on the end, right where it gets short at almost. But I had the 17 millimeters on these, and it still did it. So it's not an issue with the stock versus aftermarket, because it's happening on a lot of people. But it's, you know, it's something that it usually takes a cartwheel or something for it to happen. Something bad at one point, whether it breaks when you're riding across the grass or not. But usually it was something else that caused it. So, you know, it's not a huge deal to me. I had another one, but you know, it's something that they're working on, so I'll be patient with it. But I got it back together now. I put my 17 millimeter back on it. These are hot racing 17 millimeter, 12 millimeter adapters. These are the 10 millimeter ones right here, but I got the 6 millimeter on. Hey, there's a trick to putting them on. You know, I should have made a video for that. Again, I did this whole upgrade without really getting into videos. I started to do videos for it, but got a little sidetracked and just couldn't seem to get it done. But there's an easy way to put them on without having to worry about putting them on too tight. But mine are on. They're perfect. Just kind of give you a look at what I've done with this thing. You got the CNC shocks on it. You got the aluminum tip posts, which I scratched up a little bit on that first run. But a little black Sharpie made it disappear. You got the full skids on the bottom. I'll sell those as well on the website. It definitely helps, like I was talking to people about with those. I mean, this piece comes all the way up. Again, if you bash it, you break it, chances are it's going to give you problems. But I do have a T-bone as well being made for the front of this, and I want them to kind of bring it up like this at an angle. I don't want it to be the one that comes up, because I don't want it to block the front. And if it comes up perfectly like this, I think it'll be good. But other than that, I mean, got the XERun 3660. Be able to get this thing to fit with the sensor. I had to shave the servo down actually a little bit just to get that in there. And I had to adjust the servo horn, which was taking a notch off the servo horn, the linkage piece. I had to cut one end off just so I could shorten it and make it close in a little bit more to make the servo attach just slightly at a right, like this, instead of being like this, which it would be stock. It mounts almost like that right now, and so you're cutting the horn just enough so that it doesn't bump into the motor, which can cause the BEC issues. You know, overpower your truck, shut it down, things like that with these XERuns. So you can't really get it wet, but I do have a little bit of waterproofing on it. I put some seal around there. can hopefully make it a little splash proof. I'm running a 16 tooth on this right now, might go up from that. It does have the CNC beveled gears as well as the pinion and stuff, so it is upgraded. I do have all that Loctited with the new setup, and again with the machine bevel gears I have the upgraded center diff spur in here as well with the machine spur. So you should notice that this thing when it's running is pretty smooth meshed, very quiet. Again, do have the sway bars on as well. So the only thing I didn't go with right now on these is the aluminum arms and knuckles, mainly because they're so quick and easy to pop on and off. I just really want to, not tighten everything up completely just yet. I'll probably do the knuckles first, just because they will give a little more free motion. But other than that, I just haven't done that yet. The third wheel wheelie bar as well, it's on my website. The Basher shocks, which once I get the post in stock, because you have to change these posts out, but these CNCs are a little taller, which allows these a little bit taller shocks work. So these are 1/8 shocks that are definitely a little bit better. I got the Traxxas red tie rods, which are definitely thicker, but these took a little bit of work to get to fit, especially in the front with the heads being too big. So I mean, again, that's something that I would have to kind of go over with you to kind of get a better idea what we're looking at on that. But other than that, man, this is it's ready to go for round 2. So we're gonna take it out and go for a speed run and see what kind of speeds I'm getting on these XERuns.